Hello, friends. Your old Uncle Andy here, the UC Panda himself, the long lost UC Panda. I have been around. I've just been doing youth sports and working and trying to get the yard ready for spring. Also, this time of the year, it's not really the best time of the year for betting, and we all love betting football. But as we get to the end here of NHL, NBA, things get a little wacky. They get a little crazy. Some of the statistics don't matter anymore, particularly in the NHL. Some of the teams have been totally remade because of the trade deadline. Maybe teams are in contention, maybe they're out of contention. They've traded away players. They've got a new basic roster. They've traded in for players. And so the statistics that may have been true for October, November, December, January, maybe some of those trends are not true now. Certainly the effort level for some of these teams may not be the same as it was a few months ago. So it's a little tricky betting some of these sports here at the end of the season, but we are going to come to you with a few winning bets, we hope, tonight. You're on April 3rd, and let's get right to it. I know some of these games will commence here shortly. Glad to be back. Like I said, been busy, but if you've been following us over at Uncle Andy Sports on Twitter, you've been getting the winners steadily. We had dug a pretty deep hole for ourselves right around Super Bowl, hit bottom, and we are coming up for air rapidly. We've been on a hot NBA run. MLB to start the year has been very good to us. Hit a plus 536 parlay early in the week. I've had a few other good winners. Just watch what you're doing in MLB. It's a 162 game grind. You can't bet 10 bets every day. It just won't work. My other word of advice for MLB would be don't bet those minus 350 favorites by themselves. I know some of you have a lot of juice tolerance. I have more juice tolerance than I used to, but you just can't bet those minus 350s every night. And let me show you why. Let's say you take the Dodgers at minus 350. I know they've won all 7 games, but eventually the Dodgers are going to lose. Let's say the next game the Dodgers play, they're minus 350, and you bet the 350 to win $1 and you lose. Okay, you lost $3.50 or whatever your unit is. If it's $5 a unit, now you've just lost 17.50. That means you have to hit the next 3 bets on the Dodgers at that same level of odds in order to get your money back and just be back to where you were yesterday. So that's why I say don't bet those all by themselves. You want to throw some of those in a parlay once in a while, that's fine. That's what I'm doing. That's what we've always done. But just betting these minus 400, 425, even the minus 250 favorites all the time, it's not going to pay off in the long run. um, if you are on DraftKings, if you are on MGM, those are two good books that I like. They have a lot of good bonuses every day. DraftKings has had probably every day for maybe a couple of weeks now a no sweat bet on NBA parlays. These don't have to be 7 leg parlays. They can be simply a 2 leg parlay where each leg is better odds than minus 500. Got one of those going tonight. If you lose, it's a no sweat bet. You get a free bet for the value of your initial stake. So we hit 2 free rolls last night from no sweat bets that we had lost. I guess that would have been Tuesday night by now. We got our money back and a little pocket change besides. So definitely look at your books and keep your eyes peeled for those bonuses. And as always, keep your eyes peeled for us over at Uncle Andy Sports. We're going to keep handing out the winners. Not a whole lot tonight, just 4 bets. There's not that many Major League Baseball games going, not a lot going on necessarily in basketball. Like I said, we're getting sort of down to the end of the season here in NBA. A lot of people on load management, and so you got to be careful. But I do like the Los Angeles Lakers tonight. I like them. I got them plus 104 on an MGM boost. I think they will win. LA, this will be, I think, the 6th or 7th game of a road trip for them. And they could well have stopped off at home at San Francisco and then come on to LA. And imagine if you were on a business trip for 10 days and you are about to go home. Maybe you even did stop at home and then you had to go right back out on the road within a few hours. You're going to really want to go to work. So put yourself in the shoes of the LA Clippers. You just probably want to get home, get back to something resembling your normal life, and go from there. This game in the standings, I guess it doesn't matter all that terribly much. Also, that's another reason I'm favoring the Lakers. Clippers had a very successful road trip. Some people may say, well, it's LA, it's under the lights, it's LeBron. The Clippers are going to get up for this game, and they might. Clippers could win the game. The spread's only 1.5, but I'll go ahead and take my chances with the Lakers. I do have one of those no sweat bets from DraftKings. I like the Raptors tonight. I think the Raptors are going to win the game outright, but I did tease them up to plus 8.5, and I have the over 206.5 in the T Wolves Nets. Put them together on a no sweat. It's a plus 105. Love the Canadiens tonight. Love the Blues. Canadiens really need this game. Blues, I mean, they're not on life support. The Blues don't need this game to live, but I do think they're going to win at home against the Penguins. Put them together. It's a free roll from a no sweat bet. We had lost last night on DraftKings, and we're going to take it at plus 111. Love the Blue Jackets tonight. I think the Jackets are more than live against the Avalanche. Avalanche on a back-to-back. Traveled from Chicago. Probably didn't get into Columbus last night, this morning, maybe till 1 a.m. Who knows with the weather? The weather here was terrible last night. Who knows what time they got in? So I'll definitely take the Jackets plus the 1.5 and over 5.5 in a same game parlay at plus almost 150. Seemingly the Jackets have figured out once again how to score goals. They had an 8-4 game the other night against the Canucks. I think this also will be a track meet. I think the Avs may be back on their legs a little bit, sore, tired legs. And so I think we are going to see some offense in this game. And I do think the Jackets keep it close. I think the Jackets are going to win, but for the purposes of this bet, we'll take them on the puck line. That's all for me. We hope everybody has a great night. We should definitely post some picks tomorrow on Twitter. If we have time during the day, we'll also make a video. So that's all for me. And if you tail us to the window, we will cash tickets together. Good night, everybody.